Hey everyone! For my new experience project, I decided to step outside my comfort zone and try a group Pilates class. Walking into the studio felt so intimidating. I was so nervous, so scared of all the people around me. I didn't know anybody in the class, and I usually only stick to my own routine, like in my room, just doing simple workouts and maybe a little yoga. So, trying this structured group class with a whole bunch of strangers as a teenager was definitely new for me, and it was a different new territory. But I wanted to see what the hype was about, and honestly, it ended up being an awesome experience. If you've ever done a Pilates class before, it just focuses a lot on core strength and flexibility and really controlled movements. And doing it in a group setting adds a whole different dynamic. It feels like everyone is watching you when really everybody's all struggling with their own challenges in the time. You're all moving in sync, trying to keep your balance and pushing through the burn together. The instructor was guiding us through the flow, and even though my muscles were pretty shaky, the energy in the room kept me going. Because this is a psychology class, I started noticing a couple of concepts playing out in real time. The first one is social facilitation. This is the psychological idea that we tend to perform differently or work harder when we know other people are around or watching us, kind of like integrity. I knew that if we were doing these exact same core exercises, me completely in my room, I probably wouldn't have taken a break. The second it started burning, and I can tell you that is so true. But being in that room, surrounded by people pushing themselves, it's subconsciously motivating me to hold my form and just to keep going. The collective energy completely changed my effort level, and I feel like it motivated me to really want to go to a whole nother class. The second concept I applied was somatic awareness, which ties in mindfulness. Pilates forces you to have a really strong mind-body connection. You can't really let your mind wander to your homework or what you're having for dinner because you have to consciously think about your breath and exactly which muscles engaging and exercising and stretching. It ended up being a great exercise though, and staying present in the moment, which is a huge part of health psychology and managing stress. Overall, I felt really good about the experience. It was so challenging, but in a refreshing way. Like, it is something I would do again, but probably with some friends. Absolutely, it showed me the value of switching up my environment, but then it also showed me that I don't need other people to help me in this life to do things alone. Some things are better to do when you're alone. If you've been thinking about trying a new workout class but are feeling like too hesitant because like you don't know what you're doing, or maybe you're just too scared, I just recommend like just doing it, just going for it. Thanks for listening.